All right, here's a tough one about Roth conversions with the new Secure Act. This lady is going to inherit, her and her brother, uh, probably $1.5 million in an IRA. But her mom is already in 24% tax bracket, all right? And this woman and her husband are also already in the 24% tax bracket. I don't know what the brother is, all right? So it looks like the mom is in the lower end of the 24. Yeah, she's in the bottom of the 24% tax bracket. She pays IRMA on Medicare premium because of her income. Obviously, 85% of her Social Security is taxed. But these people, the lady and her husband, who are in the top of the 24% tax bracket, they're not on Social Security yet. They're in their late 50s and early 60s. And they're going to have to take out let's just say, $750,000 that they're going to inherit over the course of 10 years, which is going to screw up their own Roth conversions because their strategy was to do Roth conversions while they're allowing the stretch IRA from the inherited IRA from the mom. Does that make sense? Well, that's jacked up now because you got to take that amount out in 10 years. Thankfully, it wasn't 5. I mean, the Senate bill is 5. In order to reduce tax upon taking RMDs from the inherited IRA, I've been telling my mother that she needs to do Roth conversions up to the point that she reaches the top of the 24% tax bracket. That amount would be probably about $30,000 a year. The first year of conversion was in 2019. The question is this an appropriate strategy for a 30-year-old woman, 85-year-old woman, and the mom's agreeable to whatever she says. Yeah, I mean, yes, so. All right, so what happens? This is one of the reasons why we do like life insurance. I'm telling you, life insurance. This would be easy to rectify if you had life insurance because you leave the IRA to the church and then you leave your life insurance to the kids. The church gets it tax-free, the kids get it tax-free. It's problem solved. The presumption is that mom doesn't have any life insurance here, and if you were to get some, it's going to be doggone expensive. All right, so what would you do in this scenario? Well, we know the mom is single, so she's already at the widow's tax trap. All right, now we do know she's in the low 24% bracket. So any amount that mom can convert in the 24% bracket and remain in the 24% bracket would eliminate husband and wife, the daughter and her husband inheriting it and then putting them in the 33% tax bracket. I think that's what you got to do. Now, mom would go from 24 to 33%. If I may, oh, you okay, bud? Look at that guy. Look at Sleepy McGee. If I may, I think that, I don't know your mom, but essentially what you'd be doing here is you'd ask your mom to pay more taxes so you and your brother can inherit it at less taxes. And look, I don't know if that's your mom's intention, or if your mom said, I don't want to do that, but I hate to say it, but she's in her mid-80s. I have a sneaky suspicion she's been spending down this money anyway. So for her to pay, even if she were to go in the 33% tax bracket, I mean, that sucks. No other way around that. But then that's a tough one because you're going to the 33% tax bracket too if you inherit this. So mom goes to the 33% tax bracket or you go to the 33% tax bracket. Somebody's going to the 33% tax bracket. Here's the problem though. If you don't, I don't know, man. Here's the problem. If you don't go, if mom doesn't go to the 33% tax bracket and you do, let's just say, and then your husband dies, before you do, how much you can have in IRAs on top of what your mom had left you, which would now put you in the 37% tax bracket. I mean, we could play this out to a blue in the face. This is a tough one. If someone's going 33% tax bracket, be it you or be it mom, and this is where the Secure Act just royally screwed people over. No other way around that. I don't have a good solution other than there is no good solution. Just recognize that someone's going to pay a third of it to the IRS. Your mom's already paying the IRMA. I guess you could, but I mean, I don't know what you're going to have when you retire. I presume you're still working, so you're in the 24% tax bracket because you have earned income. So maybe you can inherit it and you quit working and you're no longer in the 24% tax bracket. So I guess that'd be the other idea, would say, okay, we're going to quit our crap old jobs, 3 years from now, let's say mom dies 2 years from now, we inherit $750,000. Over the next 8, 9, 10, I guess 10 years, we have to take the money out. But because we're not working in our crap old job anymore, we don't really have that much income. Thus, our income will be low in order to receive this money from mom. And then, I can't remember, can you convert an inherited IRA? I just can't remember off the top of my head. But either way, you got to take the distributions out as a conversion or as just a distribution over 10 years. So I think if that would be the case, that'd be the best bet. So the two best bets: mom pays 33%, just going forward until she dies, then you will at least avoid that to some degree. Or if your income drops significantly because you quit working, maybe run a business, you sell or something like that, then mom doesn't pay the 33%. She just gives it to you as an inheritance, and then your income, your tax bracket is at 12%. That's a tough one. I don't have a good answer. That's one of those ones that you're just gonna have to. Someone's biting the bullet here, and I just. The more benefits of the Secure Act. It secured us. All right, see you.